Whoa, whoa. Tonight we're gonna eat some nachos.
There you go.
Yeah, welcome to the Tom and Frenchy podcast. What an intro.
What an intro. That song is a fucking banger. Don't know who sings it, but it is great. Hello to everybody.
Hello to our international itchiners, listeners. Konnichiwa.
Ichi ni sanshi
Go Roku
hachi kunyu.
I think you missed one.
No, that's
That
canoe.
was close.
Canoes.
Canoe.
Kuju or whatever. Oh, wait, is that it? That does sound a bit racist, doesn't it? Ichi ni sanshi.
Go Roku Shichi Hachi
It's Kuju, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They say Jew in there.
You
Can't say that.
Jew is big in Japan.
Have you heard
that?
I think it's Mandarin. They say the N word is like, I think it's like or like while they're having conversations. So they'll be like,
what do they say?
Yeah, I can't say it, but they say it as like a type word, so it's in almost every sentence. You'll listen to them and you'll be like, ooh, you can't
find
say
out they're
that.
just speaking English.
those sneaky fellas.
They're faking all the Mandarin.
That's a good YouTube video. How to get away with hate speech. Pretend you're speaking Chinese.
Konnichi Jew.
I like that. That's good. What have you been up to, Frenchman?
Happy Monday, everybody. I just wanted to, first, before I tell you what I've been up to, I want to say hello to Sam.
Hello.
Everyone, Sam has earphones today.
I got a promotion.
Yeah.
So
there were some people in our Patreon Discord saying, can you guys get these guys headphones? Because it's really annoying when they can't understand the songs and stuff.
And the soft mic in. They don't know how soft they're speaking.
Oh, I quite enjoy that though. Sometimes making you guys laugh, but then they don't know what it's like. It's like a real enjoy. Like
that is.
We did throw around the idea of giving them earmuffs so they could hear less.
And then blindfolding us. And then keeping us in the basement.
It'd be like that, what is it, the Quiet Place film. You just wouldn't know what's going on.
Do you want to reenact that right now?
The Quiet Place?
Yeah.
I got some bondage gear.
I feel like that'd be really good.
Oh, that's great. Podcast.
For
Trying not to make noise. We'll just be silent the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, we just fucking leave and then come back in 50 minutes.
How many people would stick around?
You need a sub audience.
If the podcast was 80 minutes long, you would have to skip through to see if we come back.
I like that.
It's like that prank where they sing behind the doors, a duet, and then people just leave.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's a TikTok.
I love all stitch-ups like that, where they get people to duck under the arms and stuff like that, and then they shut their eyes and then leave.
I hate it when they're fake, but I still watch it. I saw one the other day. It was like not the Janoskins, but the TikTok's equivalent of them.
Mm-hmm.
These three sort of good-looking 16-year-old boys. They had cymbals. No, saucepan lids, which are essentially cymbals. They're kitchen cymbals. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I agree.
Yes, thank you. And they were smashing them together, and then they were doing like the duck under, instead of duck under the hand, they duck under the saucepan lid. He smashes it above him, then smashes it below.
Right.
And then the last guy in line, he holds his head out to try duck, and they just smash him twice with the saucepans.
That didn't translate to audio very well.
Can someone translate for me?
I'm trying to visualize it. It's just
okay, I'll act it out for you. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, Sam, can you come here and you're going to be volunteer number one?
I'll talk through the action.
Okay.
I've got saucepans.
Frenchie's got his hands open.
Just do it slow.
Yeah, I got saucepans.
I've got saucepans, and then you go like.
Oh, okay, so he's clapping either side of his head, above and below.
And then
Right.
you leave, and then the second dude comes in.
Second guy comes in.
Okay, he's clapping above and below his head.
Third dude comes
Third
in.
guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah, bloody got me.
that is classic TikTok banter.
That is buns.
Don't say we don't treat you.
That is a stitch up.
Have you seen the latest trend that's been going around? You go to, it's just people going to like
pulling their pants down and yelling "Willy, Willy, Willy."
No, that's the trend in your household. This one is they just look at someone like their partner and they go, "You look like you can't swim," and getting their reaction, and people get really offended by that statement. They're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "That's one of the strangest things you've ever said to me. I can swim," and they get like super defensive. It's actually really funny.
Okay, do that to me. I want to see how I'd naturally react.
You look like you can't swim.
Well, because I got no arms or legs. Because I stepped on a landmine. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm pretty sure starfish survive under the ocean. So I think
they don't swim though, do they?
That's true. No, you're right. They float.
Okay, now I'll do it.
Okay, now we're
I'll
flipping
do it to you.
You look like you float.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you can't swim.
Who needs to swim when you just hold on to a little boy?
What does that even mean?
A boy, the things in the ocean.
All right, do me.
Okay. Oh, Sam, you look like you can't swim.
And you live in a warehouse.
He needs to swim where you can just sink to the bottom and wait.
That's a predator. I like that. That's like a Chuck Norris joke or something. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits.
I would love to see that. Sam just grabs a big rock, sinks to the bottom, then just waits. And then we swim up to him and the bubbles come out.
I feel like
subtitles are, what are you doing? He's like, waiting.
I feel like Sam's one of those guys who's trained himself to like breathe underwater for a long time. You know how some dudes do that? I feel like Sam's that dude.
Because he does rock climbing.
Maybe that's why.
I used to do this character called Super Brain Damaged Man. And his whole thing is like, he could do everything that Superman could do, but it's like, he's like, I can stay underwater for a very long time and stay still forever. You know, like, I can jump off the top of tall buildings for up to 10 seconds. 3 people gonna die in a house fire. Oh, here he comes. Make it 4. Like,
it's just like they release like a feature film and it goes for like 3 minutes because he just dies.
He just dies.
That's good.
What year did you come up with this? Was it before political correctness?
No, it was like during it. That's why
I think it was peak.
It was during
the
when
title changed.
brave.
What was the original title?
It's a Mandarin word.
Oh, we had a good first of all, let's talk about the Spotify year wraps.
Oh, guys.
So everyone who had Spotify, if you've been on there last week, they were having like wraps of the most listened to songs, type of genres you were listening to, best podcasts you've been listening to, how many hours you listened to.
How many hours is the one that blows my mind?
I think how many episodes was pretty impressive. How many episodes in a day? We were kind of challenging our listeners on Instagram at Tom and Frenchy. And some people, one person listened to 20 episodes of Tom and Frenchy in a day.
That's the full day.
Which is literally the most you could listen to because that's probably 24 hours.
Do you think they left it on accidentally?
I think now they are super brain damaged, man.
Did they leave it on or did we break into their house and tie them to a chair?
They're at the bottom of the ocean listening.
Because that's almost too many. Like, I want the streams, but I want them to appreciate each episode for what it is. So I feel like between episodes, take 10 minutes, get some sun. Get some sun, have an ice cream, then get back into it.
If that's what you're into.
Go straight through.
We have a lot of redheaded listeners, though.
Okay, don't get some sun then.
That's not even enough time for a wank break.
You do it during. We encourage
it during. We sometimes have special wank breaks during the podcast. We'll do one now. Actually,
yeah. Actually, let me get up our wank song.
Get the music up.
Yeah, wank song.
And we say wank, but
Thomas the Tank Engine?
Obviously we mean fingering too, if that's what you're into. For any ladies or guys who like to finger themselves, we say get yourself off break. And if you are, what's that word for people who aren't sexual? If you're asexual, probably skip this bit because it's going to get fucking hot.
Maybe meditate.
Yeah. Maybe. But here we go, guys. Here we go.
Take out the dishes.
Ooh.
Get out the moisturizer.
Light those candles, because it's time to go on a journey to orgasm land. And none of your friends are coming, because this is something you need to do alone.
Shut your eyes. Pretend that you're an explorer. Your dick is Everest and you're starting at base camp.
Hello, Edmund Hillary, you sexy old man. What are you doing here?
I'm going up.
I'm going up.
And once I go up, I go down.
First I go up, though. I'm gonna summit your peak.
I've got more energy when I go up, but on the way down, I'm taking my time.
I am Edmund Hillary, New Zealand's first explorer, the first man to climb Everest, and I'm gonna take you to Orgasm Town at the top of Everest.
Edmund Hillary makes me think of Hilary Swank when she was in that boxing film. And she punched and punched and punched. So punch your cock.
And died.
She hit her head on a stool. And as you will stick your finger in
What
your
did
stool.
Did you? That's what I was going to say. Was it a stool of poop?
So now you're beating your dick like it owes you money while fingering your stool.
Oh. Oh, you are beating your pussy like it owes you money. Beat whatever you have.
That's right. If you were born like a Ken doll, just rub the mound. Rub that mound. I don't know why I sound like Stewie all of a sudden.
Mounds make me think of termites and these little burrowers. Burrow in there. What would you like burrowing into you? Would it be Chris Hemsworth?
Ooh.
Would it be Richard Gere's hamster?
Ouch.
Would it be a candle of Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina juices?
And those are the candles we lit earlier, and it smells like pussy up in here.
Fishy fish, fish, fish.
I can smell old Brad Pitt's cum. They dated, I think.
Why not?
I think everyone would have came
I think
a
they
while
came
ago.
by now.
Yeah.
Come by now. Sam, how was it actually being able to hear the backing music, Sam?
I heard it.
Yeah.
I did hear it.
Does it make more sense now, or does
Yeah,
it
I've
get,
never
just
heard
get
it
make
previous
weirder?
episodes. I like it more now. I used to just imagine what you were hearing.
Oh, man, that was nice.
Edmund Hillary sounded hot. He sounded. Have you seen photos? Oh, you have seen photos of him early. Like he's like fucking fine, like madman.
Well, you're
like,
climbing up mountains, you're going to get a bit ripped, aren't you?
I feel like like mountaineers were like the OG hot celebrities of the day.
Yeah, and back in the day when all men like combed their hair and shit.
Yeah, and they'll just
Wore
leave.
suits
Their wife would be pregnant. They'll just leave, go climb a mountain.
and never come back.
never
Yeah,
come back.
good old days.
It's toxic masculinity climbing mountains. Oh, I got to get the biggest. It's like very
Yeah.
phallic.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no celebrity who can get in the deepest cave.
The deepest valley.
What about that?
Those Thai boys did it that time.
Maybe a woman should try and find the deepest cave.
I like
Deepest
that.
cave,
Or
I
the
like-
tightest cave.
Oh.
Like really hard to get into.
The youngest cave.
Whoa, that's a different. That is a different thing. It is not
Send in the seals.
sure about. Not sure about that.
Oh, I like that.
No,
What
of
if-
course you do, but I don't. One part of this podcast doesn't.
What about as a joke, instead of rescuing the Thai soccer team with Navy SEALs, just send in seals.
Or the
Actual
seal.
seals.
Actual seals.
Kiss from a rose.
Don't worry, the seals are coming in.
Do you have any food? I bought a ball.
They got beach balls and shit.
Do you reckon that's what originally happened to the singer Seal's face? Like, you know how it's all fucked
And
up?
that's why it's called seal.
No, you know how his face is all like
Yeah.
scarred from cave diving to save Thai boys?
Oh, I thought you meant he got attacked by a seal, and that's why it's
Maybe.
called seal. It was like
That's even
it was
better.
like a full name he didn't want, and then he embraced it up
I like
and got bullied
that.
for a while.
Yeah.
There was a Twitter page that was a shark, like a big shark, and it only followed one. It had like hundreds of thousands of followers, and only followed one person, which was Seal.
I like that. That's good. That's banter.
That is Bart's.
That's like KFC only follows 11 herbs and spices, like thyme and rosemary and stuff.
One of
So
the Spice Girls.
That'd be a good prank to do. The prank on Seal. Just be like, Seal, I don't think you can swim, or you look like you can't swim. You'd be like, what do you mean? My name's fucking Seal.
I think that's racist if you say it to him.
Yeah, but can you speak
Well,
French?
'cause he's a
Or you
seal.
look like you can speak French.
Voulez-vous coucher avec
I-
moi?
All right.
Oh. I reckon what they should do once in a while at SeaWorld, during the seal show, get real seal to just come out with a fucking beach ball on his nose.
Oh man, I thought you
thought
were
you were gonna say
SeaWorld. I thought it was
singing.
like Cunt World. SeaWorld.
Oh, you've been
Oh, man,
respectful.
my
I thought you were
bad.
going to say he was going to come out singing. And
No,
then
you want him
like
to
a
do the
seal
tricks
doing
like the seals do.
On the seal sing. I don't get it.
know.
I don't think you're
It's,
allowed to put balls on black people and make them dance. Tom, I don't think that's cool.
Yeah, you might be
Yeah, that's
right.
not cool,
Yeah,
Tom.
my bad,
That's
my
not
bad.
cool.
Once in a while I overstepped the mark and bloody did it again, didn't I, boys? So Frenchy had a big weekend. He went to a dog show.
I got to film with my friends. Oh, sorry, that one.
Yep.
Yes. Have you ever been to a dog show before, Thomas?
No, is it one of those ones where they get prizes like best in show?
Kinda, but it was like a sort of like a watered down version of that. I feel like that's like the climax. This is just like a run of the mill weekender one. Like, so it's How do you describe
I
it?
went to a dog show in Thailand. Anyway, go on.
I'm trying to figure
were there
out.
ping pong balls at this show too?
Yeah, have you been?
Not a. Sorry, what's this Thailand dog show?
They have like different dogs, and you choose which one you want.
To eat.
That's China.
No, it's like a pet.
to pat. Oh, to fuck. So I didn't know if he was making it up or not.
Yeah, I'm not
then
sure.
he wasn't.
Yeah. So you fucked a dog is what you're trying to confess here today.
Haven't you? Have you not? Anyway,
Frenchy
sorry.
might have.
I'm
Anyway.
sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all right. It's just very. It's one of those ones because in Thailand and they've got like bird shows. Well, in the ping pong show, they put ping pongs up it. They put birds up it, fish up it.
I haven't seen that.
And I'm like, I haven't seen the. I don't. I hope they're not doing dogs because that's
That's where Tom got his 2 chihuahuas.
Yeah, they came out of a hose, out of a man.
He rescued them from a ping pong show.
Yeah. Went in like a seal diver.
I really like your dogs now. I didn't like
That's
them
good.
before.
Yeah,
I didn't like them before.
They're good eggs.
So anyway, yeah. So I went to a dog show, and I use the word show a bit liberally. It was
Like
just
a convention, right?
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
convention, but they still had like some fields set up. There were like caravans and shit, and people have their dogs in cages just waiting. They're all sitting in camp chairs, and then when it's their turn to go to the showground, there's like 8 showgrounds there,
Right.
which are just fields. They take their dog on a lead, and it'll be like, oh, the corgi's turn, and all the corgi owners come up with their leads, and then number 1 runs it around the field and stops, and the dog stands there and just sort of poses. And
Right.
you know how the owners run heaps awkwardly with
Yep.
because it's
I
like
love
a
it.
half run.
And some of the owners look like the dogs, which is
A
always
lot of
good
them.
fun. Yeah.
A lot of them, and they all wear pantsuits like Hillary Clinton.
Oh fuck, that's a vibe.
Yeah, they wear like professional gold pantsuits.
I would love to see you in a woman's pantsuit.
I would love to wear one.
Yeah, we should look into
Yeah,
that.
get me one. But it's like a weird culture where they all know everyone. So it's like they must go every weekend.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, she's a good Shih Tzu. That's top.
It's
of the
like
range.
horse people all know each other. Dog people are the same. Yeah.
And I've never been to one. That was kind of interesting.
So, is the idea you go there and buy a dog, or is it dog appreciation?
No, it's dog appreciation, and like
Right.
they get awards for like I don't know best of each breed and shit like that.
Best
it was
bitch.
just there was a breeder.
Best bitch.
There was a breeder there we're going to meet. Dog breeder.
That's what Frenchy calls women.
That's not true.
Not since 2014.
So we're going to talk to her about it, and she fucking loved dogs. She was all about it. But
Wait,
sometimes,
she was at the dog show and she loved dogs.
but like,
Strange.
but like a bit like, you know how some people can only
Too much.
relate to dogs and not humans.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
dog whisperer kind of thing, but then human is like,
No, she was really great.
Like
She
when I
was,
went to the dog's birthday party, those type of people.
she was just exactly. She's got 11 at home or something, or 12
Wow,
or something.
That's too many.
Nah, I reckon it's a soccer team. That's what you want.
That's an army.
soccer team.
An army of dogs.
Soccer team.
An army of dogs would be sick.
Oh my god! Yeah, I've always wanted to have like 30 sausage dogs just
That would be funny.
running through the wilderness.
What would be sick for the army of dogs is that each would have like a different role in the army. So you would have your frontliners where you're just sort of cannon fodder, and then you'd have your special ones to hold at the back.
Definitely
like the horse
sheepdogs,
dogs.
yeah.
You'd hold them back.
Oh, those huge ones.
Those
the
Oh,
Great
huge
and
Danes.
then you have your dog
Because
archers
horses
on the
never
side.
attack. Yeah, and then dog archers.
And then you've got cats strapped to the bigger dogs.
Oh, and then they
Yeah.
jump off.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the
is
ones that can
sick.
jump like the half wolf
Yeah.
ones? You have them on the second row, so they jump over the
Oh,
chihuahuas on the
like
front row.
arrows, yeah.
Yeah, like
What dogs could go in the sewers and then come up through the sewers? Like
Oh, definitely
rat
sausage dogs,
Yeah,
'cause
little
they're
rat
long.
dogs.
oh, they're under subterranean. Actually, maybe like the bull mastiffs can throw in their mouth the sausage dogs, so they're like a torpedo.
Yeah, they make like a circular shape.
Yeah.
Where would you have the pit bulls? Would you have just them on your frontliners? So it'd be like pit bull army going, and they would sort of wear each other down, and then you
Oh,
could.
definitely people big
Yeah.
shoulders,
Yeah.
big mouths.
Broad.
Maybe the sausage dogs make a ramp, like they just keep building up to make like an actual ramp of sausage dogs.
I like that.
Oh,
And then you give little wingsuits to some of the other dogs, and they can launch
They
off.
glide.
wait. So kind of like Power Rangers. So the sausage dogs
shit.
all come in to form one giant sausage dog.
Good,
I like that.
good Sanger man. And he's got a Bunnings outfit on. And he just takes giant shits on the...
Oh,
You'd need Rottweilers in there, like big fucking
the amount I
tear
would
shit up.
pay to get someone to make a dog fight army. Cartoon. It would have to be cartoon because you wouldn't want this you wouldn't want them actually to die or to see the blood, but like a cartoon one where it's like no one really, they just get like, or maybe it's a dog army versus a human army.
Ooh.
It's obviously we could pitch to Chinese Netflix.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that money.
They might be okay with it.
Yeah, I think
Get
they'd
that
be
dong.
into it.
Let's get that yen, whatever they have over there.
My this is just because you said the word dong. My girlfriend had a doctor's appointment over the phone. The lady's name, Sandy Dong.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Legit, Dr. Sandy Dong. So good.
Doctor makes it even better.
So
Dr.
good.
Sandy Dong.
My name is Dr. Sandy Dong.
Sandy
Just
Dong.
ducking down to the beach.
Sandy Dong.
Dr. Sandy Dong.
That's good.
It's so Australian, but then also, it's so good.
There's a lot good. So, why were you at the dog show?
Yeah,
You
so
didn't even
we'll
say that.
talk
So everyone's
about-
like, why the fuck was this guy at a dog show?
So we're talking to a breeder thing about getting a dog, and she was going to be there with her dog. So we like went and chatted to is it going, Sam? Yep.
Did you have to like smooth talk her, like grease her wheels?
Oh yeah. I'm very good at.
Did she see you and she was like, "This guy's got into dog fighting.
Very good.
We cannot sell a dog to this man in good conscience."
No, you just got to drop some subtle things in.
Like
You get a picture of your dog on your phone and be like, oh, that old thing. Oh, that's my parents' dog. I miss him.
What
Real
happened
awkward
to
silence.
They're the kind of questions you got to ask. Like, not be like, "Oh, how does this dog's vagina fit a human penis?" Like, that's not the right question.
can you remove the teeth? Stuff like confusing.
Does it need all its legs?
How many what size wheels would you put on it?
If I cut its legs off and strapped it to a couple of other dogs, do you think I could make a person?
Have you seen the human centipede? I want to do that with dogs.
Yeah, so that's not what to do.
Oh, you don't do that.
Perfect,
yeah.
no, perfect example. Give the yep. That's pretty much the opposite of what we did. But sometimes they have the ones, where they do obstacle courses.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have it this time, so it was
That would have been
quite
cool.
a boring
Like jumping
show.
over
So
things.
they just walk out, they say hello.
They sort of trot around with them. They do this awkward run with them. Then they just stand there, and the dogs just look all sexy. They do all poses and
Do you think
stuff.
the dog knows it's going to be sold? Does it know?
They
it's
don't
like
get sold. This isn't a slave auction.
No,
not
it's
all
a
of them.
slave
Not all of them get sold.
No.
It's
So
just
some
like
get put down.
it's just they were seeing a breeder.
Oh.
They don't get put down
Oh, they
either.
don't. This is just like, hey, this is the best you can
Yeah,
get.
best
And you're like,
to-
I want one of those.
There's no
and then one
punishment
turns
for
up.
if they don't win. What do you?
I
So you ate dog?
No.
Okay.
After that, though, I went filming with my friend Tom Armstrong. We filmed a video, guys. It's happening, and Sam was there.
I got a cheeky line.
That sounds like a drug reference.
Yeah.
Cheeky line.
I was a bit late, wasn't I?
Yeah, Sam was 2 hours late to a shoot that
2
went
and a
for
half,
2 hours.
I think.
Yeah.
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 It's a bit of a well, I had that sleeping problem the night before.
What was it?
I live in a warehouse and a giant huntsman spider crawled into my room and then I couldn't find it and then I spent 3 hours fighting it.
Was this like 8-legged freaks? How big was
what
it?
weapon did it have? Because you said you were fighting it, like I'm visually.
Well, it ran on top of these glass bottles that I have, so I couldn't hit it. So I tried to move
My
it away.
precious antique bottles.
Yeah,
No, not the glass bottles. I love the glass bottles.
I dug them up with my bare hands.
This one's my favorite.
What? I got old bottles. What's wrong with it? I scuba dive alone and get old bottles
They
from
used
Sydney
to
Harbour.
keep milk in this one.
This one's just a run-of-the-mill Coke bottle.
This is just a Coke bottle from yesterday.
Are you turned on yet? How do you pick up chicks?
These are return and earn. 5 cents a pop.
I scuba dive in Sydney Harbour to find these old bottles to sell for 5 cents. Is it weird to collect old bottles?
No.
I dig them up myself. Like I dig underwater.
Really?
With the sand. I used to get electrocuted a lot by numb rays in the harbour.
Numb rays.
Yeah, it's electric stingray.
Isn't that how Steve Irwin died?
Nah, that
digging
was,
for bottles?
Bull ray. No,
Oh.
he was.
Numb rays.
National hero.
So it's just not a regular one,
It's like a small stingray that is electric, like an electric eel.
like a Pokemon. It sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it does.
And it's attracted to sand clouds. So when I used to dig when I was scuba diving, trying to get these old bottles, it would swim to the sand cloud. I'd get electrocuted. But I didn't know that existed. So I'd pass out,
Oh, shit.
put my regulator back in, go back in. Then I saw it, didn't know what it was, took a photo, went online, found out this thing exists. Only fact I found is it can open its mouth wide enough to eat a penguin, and that's why they're electric. They electrocute penguins and swallow them whole.
Oh my god! I told you he could fucking hold his breath underwater. didn't
Yeah,
I?
he's a holding breath underwater guy. Yeah,
I knew
Sink
it.
and collect.
Yeah, sink and wait. I will wait.
If
for
it
the
come underwater.
bottles.
Anyway.
Looks like a sea cucumber, doesn't it?
It does. So anyway, you're battling the spider.
I went different. First weapon, I threw my phone at it,
Mm.
which was a problem because the torch was on. And so once I lost it, I lost all light, which made me more scared.
Oh no!
And then I threw a pillow at it,
Oh, not the pillow you sleep
which was a
on.
mistake
That's not-
because
It's
then it went
comfortable.
That's
on the
not-
pillow and then it went in the pillow.
Oh no!
And so I threw the pillow, it came out and then ran into my warehouse, which, as you know, is plenty of spider places to hide.
Absolutely.
This is like one of those ones where like I wanted to make fun of you. I'm like, well, you were 2.5 hours late because you're with a spider. But if anyone's had a spider in their room before they're going to sleep, you know you can't possibly sleep because you don't know
How do you
where that
sleep?
spider's
Didn't
going to
you
go.
have it happen
Yeah, I
to
had the
you?
exact same thing happen to me.
I'd probably try and sleep standing up. That'd be an option.
constantly moving.
Because there's less of your body on the ground.
But okay,
No, you made me feel bad because I felt like such a loser. And then the next day you were like, nah, that's fair, mate. I had that happen. You said the one on the ceiling.
I still made it to the shoot, but yeah.
Yeah.
No. It happens. It happens. I love that you're battling it. Was it with 3 hours you're battling it for?
Yeah, because it walked over some fucking garbage bag, and then so I heard it. I thought it was a mouse. Like, it's a spider.
You can hear it?
I heard it from like
Fuck,
10
that's
meters
a big
away.
spider.
So I heard something rustling around. So I was like, oh, there must be like a rodent. So I kept looking around, couldn't find anything. So that was the first hour, was hearing it on
man.
plastic bags. And then it walked into dude, it was literally bigger than my hand.
It didn't ruin the antique plastic bags, though, did it?
Oh, not the bottles.
Not my plastic bag
Not
collection.
the plastic bag.
Yeah, it actually spoke to me. It was like, yeah, shit collection. I've got a better one.
I'm going to build a wooden ship in this bottle.
But yeah, we shot a video that'll be out later in the week.
Yeah, we hope.
Very good.
Very good.
Classic.
Classic.
Return to old format, some might say.
Oh, little teaser there, Tom. Little teaser. Throwback video.
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. And just on the video notes, I also am filming at Thompson's this week. You've all wanted it. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. It's coming back. Are we sponsored by anyone this episode?
Absolutely,
Let's do
guys.
that.
Let's talk about our sponsor, Breakfast Shirts. Breakfast Shirts have an amazing selection of amazing shirts and shorts that you can wear to breakfast or to lunch if that's what you're
You
into.
can wear them anywhere. There's
because
actually not a
breakfast is
rule.
all day.
Oh, and they're such good clothes. You will want to wear them anywhere.
That's right.
And everywhere.
They've got a limited edition Tom and Frenchy shirt which has our heads and our heads on pills. Here, Frenchy's got some of the shorts. He's got some avocado shorts, which is a breakfast favorite. Girls love avocado. Boys love avocado.
Very comfortable shorts.
Even if you're a vegetarian or a meat eater, everyone likes avocado.
Yeah, that's the best. I would say the best green food there is.
That's a good point.
Ooh, controversial, but I've said it, and I will say
I think that's right.
breakfast shirts, clothes are the best clothes in the world.
That's true.
Controversial? No.
Nope, that's justified. And they also have an amazing range of Christmas shirts. So if you've got a Secret Santa, some shit like that, you've got a cousin you got to buy something for, you got an uncle.
Yeah.
Just buy them some breakfast
Just buy
shirts. It's a
some
good
breakfast
laugh.
shirts.
It looks nice. They can wear it on Christmas Day and use the promo code Tom and Frenchy and you'll get bloody 10% off.
10% off.
I know. What is this?
What?
Bargain.
What? That
Bargain
is a
City. Go to
bargain.
breakfastshirts.com and use the promo code Tom and Frenchy. Hit them up on Instagram at Breakfast Shirts. And bloody thanks for being a sponsor. They've been with us from the start. One of our favourite people. One of our favourite shirts.
One of our favourite everything. Breakfast shirts. There we go. Ah, that's loud. That was loud.
That was a loud harp to just wake everyone up.
Wake everyone up. Breakfast shirts.
Breakfast shirts.
I did actually have a few Secret Santas to buy, and I bought Tom and Frenchy breakfast shirts. I just wanted to wear my head.
What should I get?
themselves.
I've got... Oh, I don't think they'll listen. I've got a cousin who's 15. What do I buy him for Secret Santa? I got
how
him in
much do you have to spend?
20 to $30. Pretty cheap, the old family.
What's he into?
he's from the country. I was thinking it'd be funny to give him something crazy like nunchucks and just be like, who bought him that? That's so irresponsible.
Oh, because he won't know it's from you.
Well, it's secret, Sam.
Yeah, but usually you know. But if you guys actually can keep a secret, that's great. Yeah,
I think if
nunchucks.
it's...
Well, that's completely different. I thought he might know because
I'm-
you know, you
yeah.
ask people what does Bradley want?
I think if it's too obvious, if it's too weird, they'll probably know it was me.
They're gonna know it's you.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, nunchucks.
You gotta get him something fucked, but that he thinks is from somebody else.
Yeah, I like that.
Like a subscription to like a feminist magazine. Like he's 15-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're perfect.
It's just like a
Perfect.
signed photo of his dad in Speedos.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
like
funny.
framed.
yeah,
I like
signed
that.
by Seal.
But I'll write from your hero. And
Seal.
he'll be like, what, Dad?
No, make him a mixtape.
With all sexual songs
You'll
about...
have no idea who it's from.
But I've sung all the songs. I'm like, give your cousin a chance.
No.
So creepy.
No.
That's pretty funny.
No.
All right.
No.
What else? Oh, I reckon we should get into some quick hitters.
Quick hitters.
So if
ladies
you don't
and
know what they
gentlemen.
are, this is our little topics. We're trying to get on TikTok because we're hip like that. And so we've got some short discussion topics that we're going to try and smash out our thoughts on very fast. Are you ready, Frenchy?
I am ready. I'm trying to find them too. I'm going to start it off for you, Tom.
Okay.
Here we go. Should men get circumcised?
Definitely not. I'll tell you why. Some people say it's a hygiene thing. Are you going to cut off your butt cheeks?
What?
Exactly. That's ridiculous. Same thing with cutting the end of your penis off. It makes no sense. You just pull it back and wash it. You don't have to cut your ass off because there's a bit of a cavity, you know?
I thought it was a religious thing.
A lot of people say it's a hygiene thing. That's true.
Is it?
Why are you looking at me like that? It's a
know
fucking
that.
fact.
I didn't know. I think it just seems unnecessary. It's like a reverse boob job. You know what I mean? Who's got that much dong? They're like, oh, I'll give that to charity.
Yeah, nobody.
Unless they're selling it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you
Making
can
money.
if you can make use of it, like your girlfriend's like, I don't have a hair tie. I lost my hair tie.
Perfect.
Snip.
Okay. Should we still listen to Michael Jackson?
That's a tough one because he does have great music.
No, that's the answer. We can listen to his music, not his messages.
Yeah,
Not
if,
his actions.
if you ever heard him do a speech or something, maybe disregard his opinions a
He
bit
used to
fucked.
do motivational speaking. Don't listen to that, but his music's still not too bad.
Yeah. That's like...
I think we've actually got some audio of one of his speeches. He was speaking in front of a leaving school year 12
Was he?
ceremony, and it's coming now.
Oh, thank you, my precious little babies. I've come here to talk about graduation, or what I call it. I act like it's a funeral because once you guys graduate, you turn 18, and I don't want anything to do with y'all.
Michael, please keep it on track. They're just leaving school. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Is anybody in the grade below or the grade below that? I am more interested in talking to you. Hit me up on MySpace / Mike.
That was a very old recording of Michael Jackson in
Yeah, it's
2003.
It's definitely
back
him.
when MySpace was. Wasn't he dead then? When did he die?
he didn't die before MySpace, I'll tell you that for free.
He's not dead.
No, he is dead.
Oh.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Was he circumcised?
Great question. I think he actually...
I'll ask Macaulay Culkin.
Do you reckon when he made himself white, he also shrunk his penis to really sell it?
Yo, you know how? You know how Macaulay Culkin was the first kid he ever
Hung out with?
hung out with? Was that because he saw the movie Home Alone? He goes, "There's no one home."
This is my chance. I think
He
you're
thought it
onto
was a
something.
status.
Yeah.
What about instead of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Shrunk My Penis?
I like that. I like that.
That'd be a good film too.
All right, here's one.
Yep.
Is it okay to break up with someone before Christmas to save money on gifts?
Don't tell him that.
I think that's a strategic move and you're going to do well in chess.
I think that's a chess move, not a checkers move.
Well, I mean, if you're going to break up, like come the new year, you might as well just get it over and done with before you spend money on presents.
And then if you want to get back with them, you got to wait till like February 15th. And
That's right.
If they've got a birthday in January, that's perfect.
yeah,
so you go
because you're smashing out a lot of holidays.
Yeah, Christmas, New Year's,
Mm-hmm.
birthday in January, Valentine's Day.
Whew.
Pick back up for your birthday.
Easter chocolate. That's cheap. That's cost efficient.
That's how Gary Vee actually started.
Is it?
Yeah.
I actually have a recording of his motivational speech.
Do we?
Yeah, let me just get up the
Do we?
backing track.
Is there a backing track for it?
Yeah, you know how he always does those social media videos, and it's always got like the motivational music behind it.
I've seen a few of them.
Oh no, I'm writing in the wrong language into. Okay, here we go. This could.
Hey, what's up, guys? Gary V here. You want to save some money? You want to be a baller like me? Buy Pokemon cards and collect old bottles. Old bottles in your apartment, in your warehouse. Collect them and don't let any spiders on them, okay? That's what you got to do. If you have a partner coming in at Christmas, dump her ass. Dump her ass.
Yeah.
Because you don't need that. There's an old man coming down the chimneys. You can bang him. That's a free bang. Leave him some milk. Leave him some cookies. And fuck Father Christmas. Tie him up. You can do whatever you want to him. And he's not going to tell no one. Who's going to tell the elves? Get whatever fetish you want out of the way. Suck on his feet. And you don't have to buy a present. Yeah, that too. And you get to fuck Father Christmas. Come to my house. We'll all do it. I'll tie him up. We'll share him. We'll share him together.
Wow, that was a rare clip we just heard. That was Gary V on relationships.
Do you reckon there's actually anyone that's old enough to want to fuck Santa Claus but's young enough to actually believe in him?
Oh, that is a confusing question.
Oh yeah, that's meta. That's deep as
But there
shit.
has to be someone that's like,
So
I want
old-
to fuck Santa.
So sexually aware enough as a young person to know that they're into.
No, but like old people still believe in stuff that's probably not true.
Okay, yeah. You reckon?
Jesus. Yeah,
Because
they
when you,
definitely do.
what if they're not receiving gifts from Santa after the age of 18?
Oh, you're saying that? So
Then they'll start cluing in, won't they?
Yeah, but maybe they'll stay up one night, on Christmas to.
Okay.
Santa.
I'm going to go with 14.
Santa doesn't fuck much. He'd be a lazy fuck. You can tell by how big he is.
Frenchy?
It's weird that he's fat, but also thin enough to get down the chimney. There's a lot of
Santa. Fuck, I
confusing
thought you
things.
said Xander. I was gonna say Santa.
Xander's definitely thin enough to
Do you reckon
fit
there's
down
anyone
a
that
chimney.
doesn't believe in Santa that wants to fuck Xander? Like, what?
Santa. Okay.
Frenchy,
Yes.
what do women want?
I was going to ask you the same thing. And that's a very broad question. I think women want the same as what anyone wants. Men want to. Mimco bags.
Mimco.
Supre vouchers. You mean for Christmas? Dogs? Law and
I like-
Order, SVU reruns?
I
I don't know.
I like this segment. Frenchy tells you what women
Well,
want
you need to be more specific. For Christmas, I can answer that.
in life.
In life,
Mm.
mate, all women are different. You can't just put them in one pigeonhole. Did you think you could?
Bloody
Whoa.
got him.
Oh,
Whoa.
Bloody got him.
What,
Whoa.
you say pigeonhole because you think all women are teachers.
Pigeons.
Pigeons. Yes, I thought they were all pigeons.
All right.
Okay. Are ghosts real?
I personally don't believe in ghosts, but I like to think that they are because it's kind of cool. What do you reckon?
That was the most non-answer ever. Take a stand, Tom. Yes or no?
No.
There we go.
I said no.
No.
You got to give an opinion too.
They are. I've definitely seen documentaries about them. There was
Have you?
Casper.
Okay, yep.
Yep, he was a ghost. What's some other ghosts?
The other documentary, The X-Files.
X-Files.
Yep.
on that.
Boom.
True.
Boom.
Mm.
I believe in ghosts. I want to come back as a ghost.
Mm.
Can't get cancelled.
Would you be the same as a ghost, or would you try to reinvent yourself to be a cooler ghost? You know, like when you leave high school and you're like, I'm going to be different at uni because
No, I just scare the shit out of people
Same
constantly.
ghost.
It would be fun. I do like pranks.
You can't have sex as a ghost, so you just like
Yeah.
that's how you get your kicks. You scare people,
I
haunt
think,
them.
yeah. Louis C.K. must have thought he was a ghost because he wasn't trying to have sex. He was just jerking off from a distance like a ghost would.
I know what a sick thing would be, a good prank to do as a ghost, is when people open their milk and smell it to check it's in date. you breathe on them, so they'll get like a weird smell, and then
I thought you were going to go with fart. That would have been heaps funnier.
No, I'm not a hack ghost. I'm
Yeah.
like that's the hack move. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tom.
I guess your breath is pretty farty anyway.
And so then they never know if their milk's in date or not.
Okay.
I'd go in bathrooms, and then when guys come in to piss, I'd be like, "You've got a small penis,"
Oh.
and then they go out. They'll tell their friends like, "Oh, just a ghost spoke to me," and they say, "What did he say?" They'd be like, "Oh, nothing."
Oh. You know how people are like, oh, I just walked through something cold. There was like a ghost there.
Oh, yeah.
I do that, but for every time a guy showed his flaccid penis when he first got into a relationship, I'd do a cold breeze, so it's just a bit smaller.
Oh,
It's a real meta joke, but
Dark.
That's,
yeah.
I like it. Meta's good.
Yeah.
Meta.
that's not meta. That's just really mean.
Yeah. That one too.
But you're a ghost. You don't have feeling. You don't care. You've been wronged.
I'm a
Oh, we've been wronged, ghosts.
Because that's how you become a ghost. You don't get to like choose. It's because you've got unfinished business.
true.
Mm.
Do you reckon
Like
when you
Like a poker machine that hasn't featured, you're like, I'm going to come back and it's going to feature. I'm not going to stop playing
That's
until it does.
it's the addiction speaking?
You're kind of like a stalker, really. You kind of. Do you know what I mean?
Do you reckon when you're a ghost, you're how you are when you died, or when you're at your peak? What do you reckon you look like as a ghost?
Or do you reckon you get like semi-translucent kind of?
It's when you died. It's definitely when you
Oh,
died.
so-
I wanted to make a joke about it, but it's...
So if you were in like an explosion, you'd be like pieces.
Your chest pieces. Your hands 50 meters away. It's awesome.
Yeah, isn't there that ghost in Harry Potter that can pull off his head because he got like decapitated?
I'm not sure. You're the
What if you're just really small?
Nearly headless Nick. Yeah, he like it's like hanging by like a skin.
I'm still got a head.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if ghosts like the scale didn't work. Like you come back, you're like 3 inches high. But
like a little Tinkerbell
you're a
ghost.
little Tinkerbell ghost.
Do you think all ghosts, when they come back, first thing they do is go to like the pottery places?
Yeah, fuck
be
yeah.
like,
Look
this
for hot
is-
chicks
This is where we go.
and trick them into thinking it's the husband.
I'm Patrick Swayze.
You're like, hang on, that's not Patrick Swayze. And it's just like,
I love them hands.
the man's okay.
Too far.
Okay.
All right. What else we got?
Oh, I know this next one.
Kissing with eyes open or eyes closed? What's the go?
What's the etiquette?
Well, what do you think?
I think it depends. If your friends are around, you go eyes open.
Because I remember this very specific time. Frenchy was in a nightclub and he was making out with a chick but staring directly at all us boys. And it was it still haunts my dreams. He was like, look what I'm doing.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you saw because I was pretty happy with myself because she was quite attractive. B, I thought if I was doing something wrong, you could give me tips and be like, you know what I mean? Like stop crouching over that much. You look a bit hunchback or something like that. C,
True.
really hot side of face. So I was like she's put makeup on that ear for a reason. You know what I mean? She wants me to look at it. But what if she was doing over my shoulders to her friends going, should I be hooking up with this guy? And they're going, fucking no.
True.
You know what I mean? That's
like
why
that.
girls should open their eyes too.
I'd like to see from her POV what she was looking at. That's deep.
Do you want to?
Actually,
if you always lean that way, no, I don't have a hot side of face. What, have you never opened your eyes when you're making out?
I have, but it's not a go-to.
Oh, it's not a go-to. It's just if I think people around.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear you tell that story.
I'm not
I
ashamed.
close my eyes and cry.
Oh my God. But the tears don't escape.
Drip the tears on their face.
Mm.
I can feel too.
But also, here's the other thing. Sometimes I open my eyes because you always got to be aware for like danger, terrorists, fires.
True.
So if we're making out, we're lost in it because I'm an amazing kisser, yeah?
Yep.
Hypothetically,
my eyes open as
hypothetically.
well. You got eyes open, mine are closed.
I'm with a girl. Okay.
Well, hypothetically, it's me.
Your,
My eyes are
Hypothetically,
closed.
yeah,
It's
your eyes are
Sam.
that closed.
And I don't know someone's kissing me, but I'm like, oh, someone's kissing me now.
Okay, let's say
Who is it?
let's say it's a full make-out party. Everyone's making out.
Make-out party?
Yeah, whatever.
I've never been
Shut
to one
up,
of those.
Shut up. It happens. Probably I wasn't invited either, but there might have been one. Everyone's making out. Everyone's got their eyes closed.
Yep.
Robert could just come in, rob everyone because they all got their eyes closed. No, I got my eyes
That's a good
open.
point.
I can go, robber. I'd probably stop making out for
You're
a bit.
defending
and go,
the perimeter.
There's a robber defending the perimeter.
Here's
or
the-
someone comes in with an AK. I'm like,
Yep.
AK-47.
You
gotta
gotta
be like
rotate as
yeah.
well.
You got to be like a dog and have one eye open. You know how they kind of sleep with one eye open.
Yeah.
So you just like,
But it would be like I do think looking back on that night, Fortunately, I don't think she did. But if she did, like, open her eyes and look and saw mine, just
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
terrifying.
How bad is it when you open your eyes? So I close my eyes. When you open them and they're looking at you, it's so much. It's too much.
You almost scream. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I don't like when people look at me where I don't know they're looking. You know what I mean?
It is funny.
Yeah, it's stalking. Not many people like that. If someone's looking at you and you don't know they're looking.
Yeah, but when you're kissing, that's why it's weird. Like, it's weird to be like fully into the kiss and then they're just like.
But
fucking
also,
staring at
I
you.
think it's a compliment in a way because I'm saying you are so attractive. I want to see if my friends are seeing this because I cannot believe you'll even make out with me. So that's really, if I don't open my eyes, I'm just like, oh, I hope no one sees this. That's rude.
I'll tell you what's funny when you see those dudes who are like full into a makeout, but they're like high-fiving dudes and shit, like in a nightclub. That's something Frenchy would do. That face he just pulled, 100% he's done that. Look at that.
The worst.
I'm usually the one high-fiving.
Them.
Yeah. Him or her, it doesn't matter. I'll be there behind and go, yeah.
Just kissing your mates, high fiving them.
like crying.
That reminds me of when I was in Spain, and it was when Running of the Bulls was on. This was like 10 years ago, and we went through this park at night, and there was all these like Sudanese guys in a circle, and I was a bit drunk, and I was like, what are they looking at? And they were watching a couple fuck behind a hedge. And then one of them put up his hand for a high five from me, and I had to commit, but that was strange.
Oh, that is strange.
That's like the movie. Was it the movie Over the Hedge? Was it like that?
Yeah, that's what it's about, actually.
Makeout party? Good.
So you just high-fived and walked off, or did you stand for a bit? Was there an etiquette thing where you have to stand, enjoy it, revel in the high five?
I might have given it a beat, like at a stop sign when you know you can just go through, but you don't want to get in trouble, so you stop for a second.
Did you know much Spanish at this stage?
I go,
Bueno.
¿Dónde está pumping? And it didn't make
Where
sense.
is the pumping?
Yeah.
You know where it is.
Yeah, it was right there. It was ironic.
Just quick before you go to the next one. If you guys ever hear people having sex in like another room, like whether it's like a housemate or you're at someone's house, you hear that, do you acknowledge it? Like, do you make like a woo, or do you just let them? Like, do you engage with it at all? Like, if it's way too loud,
Definitely not.
do you like hit the wall or
Wait,
like? I feel like
after I've come or before? No, I'm not going to cock block. Do you cock block them?
He might have done a cheer.
You have. You've done it. But a cheer's a
Keep
cock
it
block.
down. Keep it down.
start applauding and
You wait till they finish. When they finish, you can do that. Oh, we had one similar when we were sitting out the front. It was like Mardi Gras night, 10 p.m. It was we had these this chick across the street brought a dude back. They were sitting on the porch. They were on their front porch making out. Me and two of the boys were there, sitting just having a quiet beer, watching them. They're making out for like 10, 20 seconds. She kneels down and starts sucking his dick.
Whoa.
No hands either, so we could see like the shape.
No hands.
Yeah, like you know how they put it behind the back.
Oh, wow.
So we could see all the shape. And that in that instance, because it was on the street, we were like, you get on the mic, which is like a thing we used to say.
Get on the mic.
And she looked suitably embarrassed, and he was just
Oh, fair enough.
you always tell me to get on the mic.
Get on the mic.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Get on the mic.
That's funny, man.
I think we've probably done enough of these topics. We need to talk about the big news of the day.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Just when you think the boxing for YouTubers is going to die down, you're like, okay, Jake Paul
Yep.
beat an NBA player. We've had enough of that. No. Logan Paul somehow organised a fight with one of the greatest boxers ever to box, Floyd Money Mayweather.
That's insane.
What in the fuck?
Surely he's going to die.
Surely they've made some backroom deal where... But Floyd's not like a knockout king. He's more like...
Just bash you for ages.
No, like he's like a really technical boxer where he would dodge and sort of wear you down. Like I'm sure he can knock Logan Paul out. But I think Logan Paul's a lot bigger than him too.
Is he a heavyweight, light heavyweight, Logan Paul?
Yeah, he must be.
He's pretty
He's not a
big. He
heavyweight,
looks big.
but like...
He would be heavy, yeah.
Do you want to have... I'll look at the...
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I was like, obviously it's for the money. Like, it's going to get a lot of people watching because I want to watch that. But it's a strange choice. Like, I'd go up against Floyd Mayweather in a spelling bee, but not a boxing match.
I think there's a lot of things. Yeah, actually, you're right. What would we verse Floyd Money Mayweather in?
Spelling bee,
I
because
think
he literally can't. I think he can't read or
A
write.
maths challenge. Yeah, I'll go maths challenge.
Any quiz.
Hailing a taxi competition.
Being comfortable with Mandarin.
Oh,
No, it didn't work.
the language,
Yeah.
not the fruit.
Not the fruit. He might not like it.
Finishing school competition. Oh no, it would be even.
True.
So Floyd, he has done an exhibition match with his Japanese kickboxer where they did sort of half similar rules. It was like boxing, but it was only like a couple of rounds.
Right.
But I'm worried that they've made some secret deal where like Floyd's not going to go as hard on him.
Surely.
Like if Logan Paul doesn't get knocked out, I'm not going to be happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, surely he's going to get smashed. When is it? Do we know when it is?
February 4th, 20th, around then.
Do they know
20.
the prize purse?
There'll be a split, so it'll be. They don't know exactly what it'll be because it's you got to. They cost $26 now, but close to the fight, it'll cost like $70. Like it's going to keep going up and up, and
Wow.
it's they'll do a split. So Floyd will get like 80, Logan will get 20 or something like that.
Fuck.
It's getting crazy, this celebrity boxing.
I reckon Frenchy should verse Anthony Mundine.
I'd
go. I think that'd sell some fucking tickets.
That's the Australian equivalent.
Oh,
you
yeah.
are the Logan Paul of Australia. We say
knocked
that.
the fuck out so quickly.
It would be very entertaining. That'd sell tickets.
And I'll
Fuck yeah.
I'll sing
Guys,
the-
we're putting it on.
I'll sing the national anthem in the first round just to tweak him.
It'd hurt you.
Oh, bro. But okay, here's my prediction for this, guys, and this is exactly what's happened. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather have already met. This is what Floyd and Conor did. They've had secret meetings and gone, we are going to be shameless about promoting this, about pretending how much we hate each other.
Mhm.
We will do all these fucking stunts. We will set up all this crazy shit. And by February 20, because Logan Paul's a good marketer, he's going to be like, fuck, he hates him. Someone's going to get killed.
Yep.
You'll buy it. Fight will end like KSI, like Conor McGregor. They'll hug and be like, oh, wait, they were friends after all. They were just selling a fucking boxing fight.
Yep.
So
I agree.
Stay tuned for that.
I think you're right. I think it's also kind of like an act of desperation from the boxing world as well.
Yeah.
Because they're losing people to MMA,
True.
and this is
True.
the way they're trying to bring it back, you know?
True. MMA is so much more engaging.
Well, they don't have the personalities anymore, boxing. They don't, because the whole good thing about boxing in the 90s and 2000s was they were big
names, yeah.
names, Mike Tyson. you know what I
Biting
mean?
ears off and shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
want to see.
We want to see them break the rules.
But they were the stars, and you were like watching the person, not just the sport. You know what I mean?
And they've changed the
It was
rules
cultural.
in UFC now to be more like stand-up striking.
Which
So
is
it doesn't suit, like, because originally it was like a lot of jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
They go to the ground. It's not very fun to watch.
Yep.
They've changed the rules so that people get to stand up more. So it's favoring like boxers. So it's like UFC is just better because it's mostly boxing
UFC.
plus a bit
Yeah.
extra.
UFC is so fucking smart, man, with their marketing and their in just everything. It's so much more of a cultural thing than boxing anymore. It's crazy. So yeah, boxing, it's good. But they didn't even start this, the boxing federations, because they're so divided. There's like 3 different ones or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's actually the YouTubers who brought people back to the sport of
Crazy,
boxing.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, next news. A leaked sex tape allegedly featuring Jay Alvarez was brought to public attention by Logan Paul and his mate on the Impulsive podcast.
Mike Magic.
Yeah.
Do you know who Jay Alvarez is?
So that's
Sam?
in the next bit.
I know who he is. I'll just say quickly, he's possibly
So he's a male model, travel blogger, and surfer.
he's like a really hot guy. You'll look at his Instagram, you'll be like, that's a really hot guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So he,
Shall I look at it now?
Yeah.
I've got the video to show, but
Yes.
we won't show you
We
guys.
go-
You,
you
have
kiss
to
him
look
with
it
your
up.
eyes
watch
open?
some porn.
What's that?
You'd kiss him with your eyes open.
We're going to watch some porn. 100%, bro. He'll
You
have a
wouldn't want to miss.
jawline. Oh,
I don't want to miss
it's
a thing. So
and it's a bit romantic, shun your eyes, don't you think? Especially for a girl you just met at a club. It's pretty romantic.
That
shun
is
your eyes.
romantic.
You know what I mean?
girls like a bit of romance, Frenchy.
That's true. I got to be more romantic.
Okay, so this is apparently with a Russian model who's got 6 million followers on Instagram. This is who the sex thing is. And I want to see your thoughts because it's allegedly a leak tape, but the way it's shot, it's obvious that it was going to be released somehow. Like it's professionally edited.
Yeah.
It's shot like fucking what's that movie? 50 Shades of Grey, like that style. It's like color graded and shit.
Brad Pitt's
So it's
in
not
it.
Yeah, Brad Pitt's in it.
So it's not just some like little POVs.
No, it's not
thing
like a
going-
Snapchat porno.
It's narrated by Morgan Freeman.
In then out. In then out. Yeah, he says that a lot. Let's see. I got a clip. Not sure if the music's copyright, but we're just gonna have
turn
to
it
risk
down. We can talk about what's going on anyway. We don't need music.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, we'll keep a little bit there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, this is an ad.
For our new listeners to the podcast, we don't always look at porn on this. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Real quick cuts. There's a professional cameraman in there. They're in the shower now, making out.
Making out
I
hard.
see some.
Oh.
He's going down on it a little bit.
Grabbing
Still got
some
a
ass.
G-string on though. So
It's not. This is the start.
Oh, this is
Builds
the start.
into it. It goes
Oh.
full.
Okay, yeah.
There's one interesting bit coming up.
We can see her titties. She got some big fakies. She's Russian.
So here we go. Now he gets out the coconut
Coconut
oil
oil.
and puts it in a kettle.
Was this a sponsored post by Coconut Oil?
He put it in the
Yeah, this was a brand
kettle
deal, then he put it
and
in
then
the
poured
anus.
it on her
Into
asshole.
her anus. No, that was in the hole.
Yep, that's how you get a
She is
yeast
gonna
infection.
No, you want to drink that coconut milk, bro.
He's
Now
drinking it out of her now.
Now he's licking that pussy, a little fingering too. Now he's eating the butthole. Yeah, bar. Now she's on him. She's very. Oh, he's got the curve. His penis is looking left. It was, they're doing a lot of stuff. It's quite quick cuts.
But see what I mean? It's like there's a cinematographer in the room.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It's like edited for the new wave of videos. You know, people got short attention span. It's like short attention span porn. They're moving through a lot of
and then
different
it fades to
things.
black, and that's
And
There
then
you go.
the coconut milk bottle comes up. And
yeah,
I'm
sponsored.
sorry, I mean coconut oil. Yeah, so that was I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was pretty sexual.
It was very interesting
Pretty hot.
one.
It was pretty hot.
But it's annoying if he's filmed it to release and then it got leaked and he made no money. It was
then
an
he
interesting
released the
move
full
because he's
version.
quite successful, and it's like normally people who aren't having a bit of a dip usually go
Yeah,
for
it's
the old
usually
sex
when your
tape.
career's on its way down. You're like, oh, I need to make that money fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's like it's not going to do him any harm, is it? With that body and that cock.
Depends. He seems like he'd be quite a mainstream, like commercial.
True.
You know what I mean? Like he's getting fucking Disney. You know, I don't know if he does, but that's the vibe.
Yeah,
I
but like
get.
lots of brand
yeah,
deals.
like surfing. And
'Cause
Will he lose brand deals?
I reckon you would.
Yeah, but then you're like, wait a minute, Kim Kardashian,
Yeah, true.
Paris Hilton.
But that was actually
That's
leaked,
sexist then.
whereas
That's
this is-
sexist.
Maybe it was like an insurance policy, like film it while we're both hot and famous,
I
and
like
then
that.
10 years from now when our careers are
That is
totally-
smart.
Pop it out when we were hot,
That's
like,
smart. I
boom,
like
we're
that.
back.
It's like a time capsule. You bury it with the rest of
Bury
your
it.
classmates.
Yeah.
Dig it up later.
Do you think it's too late for me?
We said when you're young when we said that.
you probably have a sex tape.
No.
Yeah, it's all solo stuff. It's disgusting. same
it's
coconut oil heating up in a kettle, which is weird.
Yeah.
Straight in the arsehole.
It's split screen stuff.
Just solo. Kettle in the asshole. Solo.
That's the title of it. Yeah.
And then it's like straight up an ad for coconut oil. Like you just and they're like they do a cease and desist.
They sue me.
All right, this is the next story, and the title really is a strong one. Man named Adolf Hitler wins election in Namibia. Promises he's an okay guy. That's the title. As a child, I saw it as a totally normal name, said Adolf Hitler Unona,
Oh, Hitler's his middle name. That's okay.
who was given the name by his father. What kind of father names? There, I'm going to assume black son Adolf Hitler.
I think it was a good stitch up.
You're
I
right.
think it was a bit of a stitch up.
Not a lot of dads playing jokes on their unborn children.
Or he owed a lot of money, and then the debt
Like, we'll let
collector
you
was
go,
like,
yeah.
we'll let you go if we can pick your son's name.
That's
Well, it
good.
worked out well for him. I mean, is he being elected?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He must be a great candidate to still get through with that name.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, because I remember Obama had a bit of trouble because they're like, oh, it sounds like Osama.
Yeah.
We're not going to vote for
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden. Whereas Adolf Hitler, they're like, nah, it can't be the real one.
I guess it makes you have to be an even better. It's like it's a character building. Like if you give your kid the worst name, they actually have to fight the whole time to be like, nah, I'm alright.
I feel it's like big Samoan dudes are overly nice because they're trying to like I know I look scary,
Did you
but I'm a really
assume they
nice
can kill
guy.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Similar?
Yeah, no.
Do you reckon his whole campaign was like,
Jews.
well, no matter what I do,
More
I'm not going to be
Jews.
the worst Adolf Hitler the world's ever seen? And everyone's like,
His campaign's like, more Jews.
Does he drink juice though?
he
No,
goes,
because then heaps of people would
well,
be
if he
like,
gets offered it, what's he going to say?
He's got like
Nice.
No Jews.
he's got a lisp and he just always says Jersey.
So stupid.
Adolf Hitler, that is.
It's something.
That is something.
All right. Let's just move on to the next stupid story I got.
These are great stories. You're doing very well.
Coin removed from man's nose after being stuck for more than 50 years.
I collect that.
You would.
Are there any bottles?
Does he have a bottle in his ass, perchance?
I'm looking for a Sprite bottle from 1993.
A man has finally had a coin removed from his nose after it stuck for more than half a century. The 59-year-old unnamed Russian man, please do not name me, was aged just 6 when he wedged the
Stubborn.
money into his right nostril. He was too scared to tell his strict mother about it and then later forgot. It's like, I can't tell mum.
Bro, this is making me feel ill.
Yeah, it's gross.
This is making
That'd
me
be
feel
fucking
ill.
big. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Just having that there the whole time. And forgetting. Like, how do you forget that?
Yeah, what's that lump on your face? Oh, I can't
Oh,
remember.
who knows, you know? I had a wild 6 years.
I'll give you change for $1.
I guess.
Let me sneeze and give you change for $1.
So he'd be there going, oh, this Coke's shit.
It tastes like rusty
They
coins.
take the coin out and all the coke he's done over the years that got blocked just hits them all at once.
The coin's like perfectly clean and
He's like, I'm changing my name to Adolf Hitler and running president.
That is fucking.
that's classic.
We had someone at our school who put a Tic Tac in his ear in assembly. That was
Ooh.
just our classic one.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
a bad move.
No, it was just funny. We all laughed.
That is funny.
Mm.
Con artists conjure up a fake genie to dupe doctor into buying a £72,000 Aladdin's lamp.
Love it.
So 2 men have been arrested after a doctor was conned out of $72,000 for an Aladdin's lamp.
No,
It was alleged that they conjured up a fake genie to trick their victim, Laik Khan, into handing over the cash in Uttar Pradesh, India.
Okay. If you're tricking an uneducated peasant into buying a Aladdin lamp, fine, get arrested. If this is a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
someone we trust to be smart enough
Mm-hmm.
to look after patients,
Mm-hmm.
and they get tricked into buying an Aladdin lamp, they're the ones that deserve to go to jail with their fucking lamp. The genie can free them.
I found this bottle at the bottom of the ocean. It is magic.
I hope it is a lamp. I hope it's a lamp.
Khan said one of the men pretended to be an occultist and made a jinn, a supernatural figure, appear from the lamp. How do you reckon they did that? Just, ooh, like a smoke bomb and then, ooh, I am a genie.
Oh, I'd love to see that video.
Oh, that'd
would
be
so
fun.
good.
The guy's like, oh shit. This
Maybe
is
like the
legit.
smoke bomb was like made of opium.
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I reckon that's not a con. I'm with you. That's fair game.
That's fair game. That's like
Do you reckon it was
so
just,
dumb.
yeah.
things are worth what people are willing to pay.
Or it was just peer pressure as well.
Oh yeah, maybe it was a bit like buy the fucking thing or cut your dick off.
Oh my God, that's.
But the genie's saying that.
Yeah, the genie's saying that.
What's your wish? Buy the fucking lamp or I'll cut your dick.
Yeah. Any more?
Oh, there's heaps.
We'll just do one more.
One more.
It's good news this week, man.
Yeah, we could
Did you ever watch the movie Witches when you were a kid? The Roald Dahl film? Where a bunch of witches are in like a convention and they turn the kids into rats. Do you remember that?
No.
It was terrifying when I was a kid, right? It had Rowan Atkinson was in it as like a worker at the hotel and stuff, but they're doing a remake of it with Anne Hathaway as the witch and shit. It looks awesome.
Cool.
But that movie used to freak me out as a kid. That's why.
Yeah.
Was this a sponsored post?
Yeah. Head to breakfastshirts.com. Hide from witches in beautiful material.
Because it's like, is that a story?
Well, most people fucking know witches.
No, but was
you
it a
gave me
story in
nothing.
our thing?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a story because you didn't click into a link, and I'm looking at your thing, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" I just thought of.
Well,
He just got
I
paid
was like,
$3
how did he
grand.
just randomly think of the movie Witches?
it could have been a good conversation if you gave me anything back.
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
We're moving on.
Would you go on a date with a witch?
Yeah, I like that. Apparently, they have square toes. That's what the first witches taught me.
And they float? Or no, they sink.
They take their wigs off and their noses get all big.
Oh.
It's terrifying.
No. But he's saying in France they used to throw them in the river, and if
Yeah.
they floated, their witches.
Oh.
Or was that from Monty Python? I can't remember.
No, I think that's real.
That's real, yeah. Square
But that
toes.
isn't that a funny concept? Like, let's throw them in the water. If they float, they're witches. If they're not witches, they drown.
Yeah, if they die, then they're
Like-
not a witch.
Win-win.
Yeah. It's win-win.
Don't you reckon you just do it
Them.
like, oh, there'd be like an annoying girl in town. You'd be like, witch?
Yeah.
Blood witch.
She's like, this freak made out me with his eyes open. Like, oh, witch. How did she know? How did she know the witch?
And get her. Yeah. All right. Let's leave on that low.
Yeah, we could do a song, or we could just end it.
I can do a song.
All right. Let's do a song.
The genie song.
No,
Oh.
let's go from one of our quick hitters because I like this one, and let's make it into a song. It's called. It says, "Do vampires get AIDS from sucking infected blood?" And let me find a
Supernatural thing.
spooky.
What?
Keep talking, Frenchy.
I'm thinking about it now.
Is
I'm
he-
giving
he's
everyone time to
planning,
think.
yeah.
No, because everyone's gonna be like, "Shut up, Frenchy. I need to think about this too." So AIDS. Well, probably they'll get HIV first, and then it turns into AIDS, I believe.
Yeah. Does regular medication work on them? Does it develop into AIDS? Hard to
Here we
know.
go. Here we go. I found a track.
Okay.
I think these. It's so good. La 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 la. I am a vampire walking the streets. I see some meat. A little man who looks thin. He's covered in legions. I'm going to bite him. This blood tastes quite strange. It's delightful. I feel weak. I think I'm dying. I have the urge to watch Philadelphia with Tom Hanks.
I have AIDS. I'm an old man and I'm weak and I got AIDS. But I hate vampires. So I try and let them bite me, bite me, bite me.
This old man looks gorgeous. I might have a bite. I hope I don't get HIV tonight. Sink in my fangs and the tip of my wang. No. Plot twist. He got the AIDS from the sex, not the blood.
If you bite someone, do they then become a vampire with AIDS too?
Is it like a vicious cycle of men biting men? We need to wear teeth condoms.
Wear your mouth guard when you bite the men at the orgy.
Now we drink blood and sometimes semen. They're gay vampires now.
I'm a vampire doing circumcisions with my mouth.
I didn't always hate vampires. Thank you, choir. I didn't hate them. I was just a simple scuba diver collecting bottles. Then one day they stole my bottles.
I'm gonna buy Frenchy and give him my AIDS. Living with AIDS forever.
AIDS.
That was a strong end. Strong end to an AIDS vampire song. Sometimes we leave you just thinking, why do I listen to this podcast? But we thank you for being here.
What the fuck was that? What in the
you should
fuck?
make every episode end with the song getting so whacked that people are just like, nah, I'm out. Like, who can last the longest?
It's like people stay through ad reads, but nah,
Yeah.
the songs not so much.
Is the worst
Not
part
so
the ad
much.
read? No, it's the...
Yeah, it's the AIDS vampire musicals.
Maybe you do the same song every week. Like just...
Oh, one last housekeeping I just thought of.
Oh, Patreon Christmas party.
So Patreon
Last chance to
Christmas
sign
party.
up. Last chance to
It's
sign
going to
up.
be 19th of December.
in Sydney.
In Sydney.
Centre-ish.
Sign up. What do you think? Just a quick brainstorm, because I told the patrons we'd do this. We need, last year we dressed up as priests and they dress up as children.
We need a
Do
theme.
we have like a theme?
We need a theme.
I got one.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday suits.
Okay.
No.
Dude, I think that's illegal.
What about vampires with AIDS?
Not bad. Not bad.
It might be in the Darlinghurst
Remember-
region and there's a lot of AIDS around there.
Was it Mark who came with his passport and his shots and stuff like that? That was sick.
I don't think we can go as R. Kelly though.
No, we do always like some podcast memes. If you have any ideas for that, we will. Fuck, what can we?
We got to think of it. So most people dress up in Christmas clothes. So maybe we could
That's
dress
not
up.
bad.
It's going to be warm, so...
Okay, so we should go opposite.
Could we all go like
Easter bunnies?
It's not related to the podcast, but like bald heads,
What
bald
about...
heads.
or like we all wear swimming caps just for
Yeah,
no
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like something we
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like that.
I
but
like-
not,
I like-
not exactly that.
It's not
but-
that hard to do, and you know,
Yeah,
like if
something
we
they
get
can
sick
bring,
of it, we can
something
take
they
it.
can bring, walk through the city, and then when we get in, we all just dress like kooks.
Yep, I like that.
So sort of swimming cap.
Swimming
vibes.
cap.
Not yet. Not exactly, but maybe.
We all go as Ian Thorpe.
We all go as Ian Thorpe.
So
Okay.
like
I'm
quite
gonna be
a.
Michael Klim.
Okay, so you're wearing a ball clap.
Yep.
Clap.
Yep.
What about everyone comes as Jesus?
That's a lot of.
No.
You're already
Which
dressed
age,
like that.
Which age? Because you lived to 33.
A child Jesus. Baby.
Baby Jesus
Everyone come in a
Baby
nappy.
Jesus.
and a crib.
We're baby Jesus.
Everyone BYO crib.
What if everyone comes in a religious outfit? You could choose whatever. Or as a foreskin.
Yo,
A foreskin.
not a foreskin. No.
Oh, okay. What about as
Um,
French? Just French?
French.
Just French people.
Why don't we just go priests again, and then we get them to do swimming caps?
No, I'm not doing priest again. You just love wearing your priest costume.
I do.
all
It's
the
He looks
time.
good in his
comfortable.
his
It's
priest
very- I
outfit.
do
He
look
really
good.
likes it.
I look good.
It disturbs me how much
I
he
look
likes it.
good.
Let's just go swimming caps and goggles, or no goggles. Goggles
So-
is
No.
We have to
We'll
wear
have
goggles?
final decision next week. We don't know yet.
So we don't just keep talking about the
Okay.
next half
Scout
hour?
outfits would be sick, but they're kind of hard to get.
yeah. It's
What if everyone comes as Xander? Like you got to dress.
He doesn't really dress iconically enough.
Oh.
I do
Yeah.
like that. I do
You got to
like
help
that.
him with
but-
his style. You make him.
Or I've always wanted to do a camo party.
where we all wear camo.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of camo. I'm down
I've got
for
a
that.
lot of camo.
But then will we look like we're some kind of army and get
Then
shut down?
we won't-
Yeah.
They don't want to be able to see us though. How can they shut
Oh,
us
true.
down?
Yeah, camo could be fun.
Could be
Yeah.
vibes. We'll decide definitely for next podcast, all our patrons. If you're
Send
a
us
Patreon
ideas.
member and you're not in the Discord, get in it because that's where we announce all the details. DM Xander or Tom or the podcast. I don't know. Anything else? Any
Frenchy.
other? Yeah, or me. I don't check my DMs lately. Any other housekeeping?
I'm going on tour soon. If people want to.
Oh, Sam
Yes.
Kisajukian.
Where you going, Sam?
What? Do you have a website or something?
I go to Perth, the Fringe Festival. I do a show called Alcohol is Good for You.
Ooh.
Perth listeners,
Go see-
check out
go see
Sam's
Sam.
show. Alcohol
very
is good
funny.
for you. You get hammered on stage, don't you?
Every time they don't laugh, I drink a shot of vodka.
Are you serious?
So do not laugh at anything he says.
vodka-
Give him like 10 shots, then go get him laughing.
I've never done a bad show that I can remember.
Stop. Stop. I reckon. Don't laugh early. Like even if it's funny, get 10 shots deep and then enjoy the show.
I'm too funny.
That'd be.
You can't stop it.
You can't stop the
You
funny.
can't stop it.
Stop the funny.
Where can they get tickets or?
On the Fringe World website
Gotcha.
in Perth.
Sam
Nice.
Kisajukian, and he's got an Instagram too, I believe, which
Yeah.
he posts his details on that probably.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Love you, Sam.
Miss you.
No, I love you, Sam.
I love you twos. I love yous twos.
Love you, Frenchy.
Yeah, cool. That's enough.